Woohoo! The book is out. I am super excited. So many of you responded yesterday when I took a little picture of myself with my book when it came in the mail yesterday. You know, some people talk about how easy it is to do a book, and for some people, I'm sure that's true. For me, it was a process because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I wanted to self-publish or have a publisher. I just didn't know where to go, what to do. So thank God for Otter Publishing. Elena Rarig for helping me get this book out. She suggested that I do a whole new photo shoot, get a different style of feel for myself, for my personal brand. So I'm super excited about it. So thank you to everybody who was giving me all the thumbs up and the congratulations yesterday. I want to share with you a few things about the book and let you know that anyone who orders the book right now, the book will come straight from me. So I'll be putting it in an envelope. I'll be actually autographing it, signing it, whatever you want to call it, personally to you with your name on it, and putting some special gifts in there for you. So it will come straight from me to you. So anyone who wants to order it right now, we went on Amazon. Apparently the Amazon thing wasn't working, but it is now. So you can go to Amazon and order it, or you can go to my website, or you can just send me an email and I can just PayPal you. Basically, the book is $20 plus shipping. And this isn't about selling the book. I'm not trying to make $1 million off of selling a $20 book. But so many people have asked me about it, and that's the deal. So basically 25 bucks, and I'll sign it for you. And I'll tell you in a few minutes about some other things that I want to do for people who are my friends, like you guys that are watching all my videos, and so supportive of me. So the book talks a lot about ditching the pitch. Ditch the 30-second elevator pitch. The bitch is dead. Put her in the ground. There is no more 30-second elevator pitch. However, yes, we do need to understand how to say what it is that we do, but we don't want to do it from just having one rigorous practice, this is what I do, that we share with any and everybody that we meet, because there's 4 distinct personality styles. And when I work with clients and groups, we talk about those personality styles and, you know, what's your personality style, what's mine, what are the people that you're talking to, so that you can communicate with them in a much more sophisticated level. And so for those of you who are interested in getting a copy of the book, another fun little bonus I want to do is for those of you who do that in the next week, I'm going to do a live zoominar personal with just the people who purchased the book on how to ditch the pitch and create your own what do you do response in a way that you can tailor it to people that you're talking to. I've got a lot of different ways of just flat out you not saying to people what do you do, so that we can exercise our muscle and be more bold, be creative, be memorable, etc. So we'll talk about ditching the pitch. You stop asking people what do you do because it's so boring and overplayed, and let's just be more original. And then I'll also help you with what do you say when people say what do you do. So that'll be a fun 1-hour Zoominar that I do just with people who buy the book. In the next week, I will be putting out some more information about that. But basically, if you want to just PayPal it to me, you can. If you want to go to Amazon, whatever, that's cool. Really, a book, the best thing about a book is it is the best business card you can have. So the reason why I created the book, besides the fact that I wanted people to get all the information in the book and use it kind of like a hand guide with their business networking, is also because it is all about how you present yourself, how you posture yourself, how you package the product, which is you, my friends. You are the product. I am my own product. And so when I have now repositioned myself as a speaker and an author and a trainer, for me to walk into an event and hand the event organizer this book, it's way more impressive. It's way more attention grabbing, and it will get me gigs on stages that I wouldn't have gotten without it. So it's a posturing thing more than anything, and a repositioning. And the clients that I work with, I will help them do this as well, not from the place of writing it, but from the place of giving them the resources that I've come up with. For example, when I wrote the book, what I did was I actually just got a videographer, and I videoed for 2 days. I videoed, put together 20 to 25 videos that are 3 to 15 minutes long with all the content. And then I just had it transcribed from rev.com, and at $1 a minute, you can't go wrong. And basically what took 2 years of thinking and sitting at the typewriter and typing and pondering and all that stuff, within 2 days, I videotaped it, I transcribed it, sent it over to the editor, and it was just a lot easier. So I did those videos the 1st of December, and the only reason that it's taken this long to get it in print is because there was a couple of other personal holdups, but it was a much easier process to do it that way. So any of my clients that are wanting to be able to position themselves as a speaker, if you guys are wanting to be the event, it's so awesome. I talked with a woman yesterday, Lisa Crossman, and we got off the phone, and she sent me a wonderful email. She said, "Oh, I can't believe I just got off the phone with Cami Baker." And that's so sweet that she feels that way. And I responded back to her. I said, "You know what, kid, stick with me, and in the next 6 months, somebody will be saying the same thing to you, because it's all about how you are presenting yourself. How are you packaging and posturing yourself, whether it's walking into a networking event, just physically walking into a networking event, whether you're on the phone, whether you're sending an email, or whether you're doing your Facebook Lives. How do people perceive you? Because that's what it's all about. It's when you're being the event, either in the moment or creating an event, which I help my clients to do. And when they're creating an event, it can be then getting on a stage, or it can be some kind of a fundraiser or something, and I get into detail more about that. But what I really want to stick with today is about the book, and all the tips in here. Over the years, I've had people ask me some of the same questions over and over, either questions or make comments and observations that I basically debunk in the book, the myths that I've heard. People will ask me, well, Cami, where do I go network? Which is an interestingly common question that I get. I talk about that in the book, Where You Go. I talk about how networking is not a place you go all the time, boys and girls. It can be anywhere, anytime, with anyone that you talk to. I talk about how there's a difference in spraying your card all over the place and praying that people will call you like a skunk that is repelling. The difference between grabbing a bunch of cards and squirreling them away in your pocket, never calling anybody like a squirrel. Shark in the room, waiting for your next victim or prey that you can pounce on to get them to join your business or buy your product. And then the difference between that and netwebbing, creating a web like a spider web, which is much more sophisticated and strategic. So I go into that a little bit in the book as well. And I talk about the difference between networking, which wastes time with random activity, and netwebbing, which leverages time through planned strategy. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a small business owner, if you are a coach or a speaker, you are my kind of people. You are the ones that have an awesome service or product. And the biggest thing I hear is, Cami, I don't have time to network. When I do go networking, I don't get the results that I'm looking to get. I'm not extroverted like you. I can't just go out and meet people and talk to them like that. That's just not my personality. We talk about a lot of that in the book too. So don't worry, this is a learned skill. This is not something I was born with. Basically, I am rather introverted. I'm not always extroverted. When I'm here, I'm on stage. When I walk into an event, I'm on stage. When I'm on the Zoom, when I do video messages to people, when I am on a call, when I am typing something to an event planner to get booked to speak, in that moment I am on stage and I have to think about, who am I being? What are the words that I'm using? Am I posturing myself powerfully in such a way that they're like, yeah, we do want you to come talk to our people. So all of those things are covered in the book and then some. So just to bring this to a conclusion, because I'm going out dancing with a friend of mine tonight, when you order the book in the next few days, I will be the one that actually pops it right in an envelope. I'll personally autograph it for you or sign it or whatever, and put your name on it and make a nice little comment in it. I'll put an extra free gift or two in there just from me to you as a thank you for supporting me through this process of putting the book out. And you will be getting a link to a zoominar that I'll be doing coming up in the next week or so, so that you can learn how to ditch the pitch and learn what to say when you are in a situation where that's necessary. And what else was like, send me an email if you want to just do it straight through me with PayPal, and just send me your address and I can fill out the envelope. If you go through Amazon, I guess I do get your address that way, but I do want to get your email address and stuff and send you a thank you. And I know what I was going to say. Part of remember the name of the book is Mingle to Millions, the art and science of building business relationships and mastering referrals. Part of mastering referrals is understanding the philosophy of edification, of lifting each other up, of speaking highly about another person so that they feel good, so that the people that you are introducing them to are excited about meeting them, etc. So when you order the book, when you get the book in, if you'll take a picture of yourself holding it and send it to me, or even better yet, if you can get out of your comfort zone and do a Facebook Live holding the book up and talking about it, maybe read a little bit of it and talk about something that you like the most about it, then what will happen is when you tag me on it, I will share that with my 5,000 friends, and I will give you a shout out. I will go on and look at your profile and look at what you do and who you are and your hobbies, etc. And I'll give you a shout out back about why people might want to look you up. And so this is a way the law of reciprocity says, you do something for me, I do something for you. It's not necessarily a tit for tat kind of a thing. It's more along the psychology of, look, I help you, you help me, we're a collaborative community. You say something nice about me, I say something nice about you. Your friends want to look me up, my friends want to look you up, and it's a win-win-win for everybody. So, my tribe grows, your tribe grows, both of our tribes benefit from you and from me, et cetera, et cetera. So these are a few of the different ways that I have been able to posture myself and get more speaking gigs and get more clients, et cetera, et cetera. And having said that, the upcoming group program that I'm doing, how to find, get, acquire, have up to 30 highly qualified leads in 30 days with as little as 30 minutes a day of effort is coming up. And the thing is when I do those videos, and a lot of you have received them on the Facebook Messenger, guys, that you can't leave a video more than 30 seconds on there. It's wicked short. And so when you do that, last Friday, I took 30 minutes and I sent about 25 video messages out to people, strategic. I have templates, and I'll share those templates with you when you're in the program. And in the templates, I'll share with you what I say and why I say it and how I say it. But in those 25 contacts, I set up 3 strategy appointments, meaning 3 people that I can work with one-on-one in a mentorship situation to help them become better communicators and build business relationships and master referrals. I set up 1 speaking gig, and I set up 1 podcast. And so right there in that 25 minutes, when we talk about up to 30 qualified leads in 30 days and that one 30-minute period really brought me in 30 qualified leads or more, because those 3 highly qualified people have an appointment with, but then getting on a stage in front of 30 to 50 people in Boston next week. And then I've also already done the podcast with hundreds, maybe thousands of people listening, because the woman who did the podcast, Orion Talmay, I'll have to put her link on here. Her podcast, she's actually interviewed Dr. John Gray. And so if she is interviewing people of that standard, of that clout, then she probably has a pretty good following there. So just a few of the tips and tricks and strategies. But not tricks to trick people, but tricks to have fun with it. Guys, have fun with your net webbing. Let's stop calling it networking. Let's stop making such a work out of this. Let's stop doing things that are repelling, that are a waste of time, that are random activity. Let's consider actually doing things that leverage your time and attract the perfect clientele to you. So on that note, I'm out. Send me a message if you have any questions about the book. If you want my email address, which is simply Cami@CamiBaker.com. You can see the spelling of my name. You're on my site. Cami@CamiBaker.com, and I'll be more than happy to autograph your book. And or if you're in the Boston area, I've got 3 speaking gigs coming up in the next 30 days or so, and we'll be doing some live book signings while I'm at those events. And I'd love to see you out playing in this big NetWeb. I am the proud founder of the worldwide NetWeb. Guys, it's all about positioning. How are you positioning yourself? Bye.